Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and to part 2 of my Answering Your Questions series. If we haven't met before, I'm Pippa, Business Analyst, mentor, and creator of the Well-Paid BA program. In the last video, we talked about how to get started as a business analyst. But once you land the role, a new question pops up. Okay, now, what do I actually do day to day once I land the role? So in this video, I'm answering your top questions about what it's actually really like on the job as a BA, especially if you're new and want to make a solid impression. So moving on to the first question, what does a typical day look like for a business analyst? My answer, it depends on the company. It depends on the project stage and it depends on the methodology. But generally, your day might include things like reviewing or writing requirements, attending daily stand-ups or team check-in, meeting stakeholders to clarify needs, mapping out a process or updating documentation, working with developers or testers to answer questions, prepping for workshops or playback sessions, right? You move between talking to people, analyzing information, and translating it into something useful. Those are the 3 key areas, right? Remember, you're the bridge between the business and the tech. Question 2. What should I focus on in my first week? Great question. Really good question. And the short answer is observe, listen, and learn. Literally. Right? Don't worry about proving yourself straight away. Instead, get access to everything. Tools, systems, past documents, schedule intro chats with key stakeholders. That is a key thing to do. You want to start meeting people. You want to start introducing yourself, okay? And then asking them about project goals, timelines, blockers. Read up on the current problem or systems, right? Start a list of questions. This is really good, okay? It's really good because your fresh eyes are valuable. So your first week really is about context gathering. You're laying the groundwork for smart analysis later. Hope that helps. Question 3. What are the key documents I'm expected to create? This really varies by project, but here's a solid starter list. Process maps. Current and future state process maps. That's some of the documents you might create. Requirements documents. Your non-functional, your functional requirements, your user stories, your acceptance criteria, your wireframes as well. Stakeholder list and maps, right? Meeting notes as well and action items, solution design inputs and wireframes, which I already mentioned. Other documents could include UAT test cases or sign-off forms. Again, it depends. I talked about this in my last video, talking about the project life cycles, right? But don't worry if you're not creating all of these on day 1. Just know that these are common outputs in the BA toolkit. Okay? Question 4. What if I don't understand the technical stuff? This is so normal. And it doesn't mean that you can't be an excellent business analyst. So here's what to do in this instance. Ask clarifying questions, even if they feel basic, right? Build relationships with your tech team. They'll teach you more than any course. Honestly, they will. Focus on what the system needs to do, not how it does it, okay? Translate business needs into logical, testable outcomes. That is your zone as a business analyst. Remember, you're not there to code, okay? You're there to connect the dots between the business problem and the solution. Question 5, how do I deal with stakeholders who don't know what they want? Frustrating. Welcome to one of the hardest and most common BA challenges. I'm stressing just thinking about it too. But anyway, here's what helps. You want to ask why, not just what. You want to get to the root of the problem. Okay, you want to use process mapping or journey mapping to spark clarity. Stakeholders like visuals. It helps them to understand what your question is. Run workshops with examples, with scenarios, with prototypes. Don't just go in there empty-handed, okay? Listen for pain points. Always listen for pain points and then suggest possible needs, right? Don't pressure them. Don't pressure your stakeholders to have it all figured out. Your job is to help draw it out of them. Sometimes the best BAs act more like facilitators or translators than note takers. You're not a note taker as a business analyst, right? So if you're in your first BA role or you're about to start one, I want you to know this. It's okay to feel unsure at first, okay? You don't have to know everything. And there is a rhythm to the work once you get going. Allow yourself to ease into the role, really, right? And if you want help building that confidence and figuring it out with support, come and join my well-paid BA program, where we do live coaching calls every week, every few days, depending on the needs of the community, right? You can bring your real-world challenges, you can ask your questions, and you can get tailored advice. The link to join is in the description below. And that's it. Please hit the like button if this video helped, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss part 3, where we'll be talking about building your confidence and your core BA skills. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. You never know who it might help. Till I see you in the next part of it.